Welcome back to Grannying. We are so happy to have you here. I'm so excited.
I'm a little nervous. This plays to one person's strength and one person's weakness.
I'm not gonna say any
guess.
names. Okay. This is just an activity for fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never heard, okay, actually we're doing seed beading today.
We're attempting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's really iffy, but there's like seed bead, and then I don't know if you guys have ever heard about the French beading technique. I got really deep into like the Pinterest, TikTok side of this, and turns out it's kind of like this lost art form that's like dying, and the old ladies who know how to do it, they're like kind of getting sad. Okay, I'm making grapes, so if you want to vote now which green I should use for the tops of my grapes.
I'm attempting to make a flower. Keyword, attempting.
No, it's gonna be great. This is gonna be so fun. I was telling Emily that like the French beading technique, I think it's used with wire. Honestly, it was really hard. If you don't like buy the books and know exactly how it goes, like it is pretty hard to find like a little how-to situation online. But I was telling her for like her wedding, we could be making bouquets that are everlasting using this beading technique. And don't mind me if I'm looking down because I do have a video online that I'm going to be trying to follow right now. But I just want it to look really good for you guys. Like I have waited because, you know, we have to wait to film these. And so like these beads have been sitting around tempting me and this idea has been sitting around tempting me. So I'm waiting to get to make it. And I'm really excited about the beading situation.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of flower are you making? Is it a surprise?
Ooh, yeah, it's a surprise. We're gonna see how it turns out.
Okay, I have thread, and you have like
like it's stretchy. I don't
like bead bracelet, whatever.
The hard part about mine is it's all connected on one string, and it all loops back through. Mm-hmm. So it's tricky. Very tricky. Oh my gosh, hang on.
Okay, so this is the crossing. Let me try and explain this to you if I even do it right. So she's like, cross it. Cross it. So then you do like this. And then like this. Oh no.
I gotta look at the photo. This isn't making sense.
But yeah, we're going to try the two different methods that we know. But don't mind my little like thing at the end. That's to hold all the beads together because I'm using the thread. And then we'll see after that.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, I'm already lost. Wait. How does she have like 6 things on there?
I'm wondering if this is too thick.
Yeah. Your wire stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think we gotta call an audible.
Wait, how is there an additional? I feel like they added one and I missed the tutorial on it.
Do you have scissors?
1, 2, 3. I have these little things.
Okay, perfect. Oh, those are adorable.
Okay. In the meantime, do you want to share a story first or do you want me to share a story first?
I can share a story.
Okay.
So since we don't live in the same city or state or
it is
region
country, though.
of the country, I had to fly here, and I had a time on the airplane. I feel like everybody always has a time on the airplane. Like, I don't know if I've ever gotten on a trip and thought, that was so smooth. That was great.
It was great.
So, we're all waiting to get on the plane, and everybody has to stand right there when people are getting on because nobody can wait their turn. Mm-hmm. And there's so many children. Mm-hmm. And when they do the first call of if anyone needs special assistance or has children that need extra time boarding, you should get in line first. I counted 17 children.
17?
Getting on the airplane with me. And I was like, that's a lot. Feels like a lot of children.
I already messed up, so just don't look, but I'm going to undo what I did.
I had to switch already. It's all good.
Okay.
So then,
17 kids.
on one airplane.
What age range?
All under 5.
Okay. I feel like that makes a difference because you know the type of parents, like, they're just going through something different at that age range.
I think a good chunk of them were all together. Like, it was a family
I was wondering
trip.
if it's a family trip.
To, like, maybe go see grandma and grandpa or something.
Ooh, that's rough.
But
that's rough.
The kids were cute. But one kid was cute. But she is in line to get on the airplane, like scanning boarding passes, just throws up. Like right on the ground.
Before they even make it to the plane.
Yes.
No.
And like, I don't know what mom had given her, probably like a smoothie to make her happy in the airport or something, and it was like hot pink on the carpet. And then everybody has to walk by it, because now we all have to get on the airplane.
This poor mom is literally like, oh my gosh, girl, like, get it together.
And so
she can't do anything.
I just put the noise-canceling headphones on, and I just was like, I'm going to be in my element, and it's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. You know that mom, like, who knows how many flights they had before,
right.
Like, they were at that flight
and that's
as well.
Like, your worst fear. It's got to be a little embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I get on the airplane. And I'm like, okay, I'm finding my seat. Everything's fine. There's somebody in my seat, though. And I was like...
Oh, so awkward.
Yeah,
so always
it
so
is
awkward.
And I was window. So I don't know why somebody would
take
pick
it optionally.
That. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, that's my seat. And she's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I know. We have a lot going on down here. And I look in the aisle. They have a dog. And the woman's very pregnant. And then her husband's there, too.
Oh.
So I'm like, I don't know how 3 adults... one that's very pregnant, and a dog is fitting in this row. I would like to move rows. The dog, very cute, very well behaved. I was very impressed with it. But then they're like, oh, maybe we'll move. Like, there's a lot of empty seats in the plane, and there was a lot of empty seats. However, you couldn't tell if it was empty or if there was a baby in it because you can't see the child's head.
Oh, my gosh.
So then the husband starts walking around trying to find an empty spot.
Mm-hmm.
And he ends up coming back. The flight attendant yells at him to sit down and that you have to sit in your assigned seat when the plane takes off. So he's like, okay, we're committed to this for a little bit. I was like, that's fine. The dog was cute. It kind of sat on my lap for a while. We bonded.
Like, it was out and about, just chilling.
It was in a kennel or a crate for a minute. And then once the plane took off, then it got really thirsty. So then she had to give it some water. Mm-hmm. So then it came out of the crate for a minute.
I mean, I totally respect the hustle. I wouldn't say anything. If you let your dog sit on my lap, I'd be so happy.
Exactly. It was cute. It was like a beagle. I liked it. But then it was getting warm. And I was like, I don't know if I want this dog on my lap anymore.
Yeah. And also just so socially awkward. Like, these are
Pretty
all
awkward.
just, like, socially awkward experiences that why are you dealing with, kind of?
A little. And so then then we're up in the air. There was some turbulence. It was fine. Whatever. We're moving on. I was on my second movie. And we have the pilot announces, like, everyone get in your seat, buckle up. We're going to start our descent or something, whatever they say. This is when the people next to me decide, you know what, maybe we should go move somewhere else. With 20 minutes left in the plane ride. I've had the dog on my lap for 2.5 hours.
What?
And now they're like, oh, we should give her some space.
What?
So with 20 minutes left, I get my whole row. And I was like, I could have been napping. I could have, but.
That makes no sense.
That's what I was thinking. So it was interesting.
But okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm supposed to be on my last step of my grapes, and they are not looking graping. So I'm going to...
How are you on your last step?
Well, it's only like 6 beads, I think, but the problem is it doesn't look right.
I feel like I should have made grapes. I think
I should have made the flowers.
I think I'm on my second petal.
Well, you had a little issue, so it's just like, can't really compare. Oh my goodness.
But
they just don't really look like grapes, do they?
Well, if you use your imagination.
Do I start over or do I try to make something else? What's wrong with it? Like, hers just looks so perfect. Now she's like telling us how to add the topper. Like, no, there is no topper, ma'am. Mine looks terrible. You know what? I'm actually just going to add some green on the top and then we'll see if it looks like And then we'll just see if it looks like a topper. I love this story for you. I think the thing that's so funny is this couple next to you that's just like, I feel like the husband, if anything, is trying to like work with the wife because she like, there's just no way to fly and be so pregnant and be comfortable.
With a dog.
And now she's got to take care of this dog. And like, we don't know their situation. We don't know how many flights it was. And he probably like, male behavior is like, get me off of this plane. Can we make this thing go faster? He just wants to get up and walk around. You know, like, it just sounds like a long day, no matter how you put it for the two of them. Okay, so my story in prep for this, like, obviously we don't live in the same spot. So, like, I was setting up our set and, which obviously we film in this room. I love that. I was setting up our set in this room, and I'm not gonna lie, like we are not really tech people. Like this is all very, very new for us, even the podcast, everything, but a good, fun new. And so anyway, I've got like the doors open and I'm trying to air it out so that when you get here, it's gonna be all homey. And I just had my mindset on like, I wanna have it perfect for when you get here and like show you our set and like how cute it's gonna be and whatever, right? So I've got the doors open and I'm like getting the ambiance going and it's gonna be great. And I've got these lights on this side. And so I had ordered a bunch of sandbags. Turns out sandbags don't come with sand like put in them. So I have nothing to weigh down a lot of the equipment that is supposed to be weighed down. At which point the door is open and the wind starts blowing and the lights are like falling over onto all the other equipment, causing like a little bit of a mini crash. And I was like, oh no. So very quickly I like close the door, start going to like grab the lights. You know, I've got the little pupper with me. He's hanging out and I close the door and immediately there's a bee inside. And the bee's like, and you can hear it, right? And so the little dog is like, oh, a bee. Like, you know, in the movies when dogs chase bees, it could not be more accurate. So he's literally like, a bee, like so excited that he's
not knowing that if he eats it, like it's not going to be fun anymore.
Yes. So then I'm like, oh, no bees for you. So I'm like trying to escort this bee out, but the door is closed and I'm trying to like put everything down. And so then anyway, in the end, obviously, like we get the bee out, the dog is fine. I'm like, I kind of yelled at him and he knew like this is clearly not safe. And then I got like all the set arranged, but I laughed because it was one of those things where like very immediately I was like, oh, I'll fix the situation, close the door. The first thing I do takes us 10 steps backwards. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll set up the equipment, but then the dog is like chasing the bee. I'm like, how'd the bee get in here? Literally, like everything I did, I was just like, okay. But anyway, we made a comeback at the end. It was funny. It was fun. It was fresh.
Everyone survived.
Yeah, but I just thought it's so interesting because hopefully on your guys' end, you just see like a really nice quality video. And you don't think too deeply about it, okay? We are just here for the enjoyment and spending time together, and that's all. Okay, I thought adding the green on top would help, but do you see what we're working with here, ladies and gents?
I also might call an audible and say that when I said flower, I meant snowflake. And we're going to see which one it looks more like, and then that's what we're going to say it is at the end.
Ooh, I like that energy because a snowflake would be so cute. I saw people were making these as charms. They were making them into bracelets. They were making, like, there's just, once you get on the seed bead run.
I do think if I was, like, 15, I think I could have been into this.
15? I'm, like, in my 20s.
Yeah, but I have less and less patience every year.
I'm into it. Right now, I'm telling you, it's not going well, but I'm into it. I'm dedicated. Did you see how many colors I ordered?
The colors are very satisfying.
Thank you. Honestly, after this tour of the colors, how's yours coming? Where do you think you're at with yours?
You know.
I'm just trying to do a closing knot here.
The fact that you're, like, kind of done.
Well,
is kind of.
I don't want this to be my final product, but.
Are you going to try to make it again?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I've made like 3 out of 6 petals.
I don't know where I went wrong.
And again,
like
it's giving
her
snowflake.
photo, her everything was just so much cuter. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's giving frog, it's giving, like, I don't even, where's the little chopper? I need the chopper. Maybe I should have used like a thicker string or something. I don't know, do you think they're using string? I feel like I can't see her string, but my string I can see. I can see it prominently.
What color is your string? Is your string white?
Yeah.
It's not, it's kind of cute.
It is that
like
bad. Would you guys be disappointed if I just tried to do this one more time? Or should I try something else?
How do you think my flower is going?
Really good.
Thanks. The hardest part is looping it back through. Like, putting beads on a string. I got that down.
Let me just watch the video one more time. DIY beaded grape. You know what's sad is they can watch the video in real time as well, but they're like just watching, so then it's so like obvious what I'm doing wrong, I'm sure, to everybody watching.
Probably.
The pain. Okay. I guess we'll just go for one more grape. I really want a grape bead at the end of this. I want at least one. I was hoping for a set of earrings or something, but at least one will just make me so happy.
I did see some daisy earrings that were really cute that you could make like this.
So cute, right? Okay, key point, put it in the center first off. Wait. One thing I did do wrong is I didn't center it last time. So then, like, I was kind of running out of string at the end.
Did you end up grabbing tweezers or no?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So your idea about doing this for my wedding, I'm not against it. But do you know how long it's going to take to make 7 bouquets like this?
No, once you know how to make them, you just have to execute. That's it. That's it.
7 bouquets.
Okay, let me watch how to cross it, because this is where I keep getting it wrong. Okay, pardon me. So then they're like, put this bead in and cross it.
I have like...
I bet it's
fat
like
fingers.
this, and then this side that I haven't been doing anything with. Nobody asked about the quality of your fingers, okay?
Well, it's just like, it's so small.
Those are your God-given tools. You better make them work.
God also made tweezers that nobody grabbed.
Yeah, somebody did forget those.
Oh, okay. Where am I at?
All right. I just want to have something good to show the people at the end.
Do you
Okay,
think...
I'm already doing so much better.
I'm really happy for you.
Just pass it through the marked bead. Ma'am, none of mine are marked.
Mine got tangled.
That's tragic. I just feel like her thread and mine are not the same. Like, hers is like a little wire that she has like control of. I stick mine inside the bead and I'm just digging for gold in here.
I would agree.
I can see what needs to happen here and I just can't.
You can't execute?
Yeah. Yeah, that's low-key what's happening. Okay, I hope that people are watching now because, like, I'm actually gonna make it happen. Like, I'm really gonna make it happen. I don't know if I could recreate this same one again, but I'm gonna make it happen. Wait.
Sounds super positive.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, yours is done?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. I just feel like I see the end.
Okay, wait a minute. If you haven't been watching, tune back in. Okay, tune back in real quick because look, is this grapes or is this grapes? This is grapes. This is grapes. We're just gonna do one little, sorry, you guys keep watching these videos for entertainment, I'm sure, but okay. I'm gonna just do one little green on the top. Maybe it was the color green that I picked that
ruined it?
Yeah. Let's do darker green. This.
Rotate the plate a little bit.
Oop.
Okay, was there like a pearl or we're going snowflake now? I'm still not saying it's gonna look like a snowflake. But that's where we're going.
These are pearls. Like if you
That would
wanted
be
like
cool.
actual pearls.
Like it's a real pearl.
Well, no. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now this is called like, what is this called? Threading, crossing over. I feel like had we had different color plates than the thread as well.
Oh yeah, that would probably be helpful.
And also, I think it would have been nice for anybody who's joining us, but minor detail.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I am, because my grape looks great. I think she added one more bead, and I now see how that would have, like, set it off, but I'm just scared of ruining it, so I'm gonna leave it as is. If you guys are just thinking, wow, it looks like you two are having so much fun with your arts and crafts, and, like, how did you become such good friends, and how did you meet each other? In our Galentine's Day episode, is it the Galentine's Day episode?
Yeah.
What did we do again?
Friendship bracelets.
We made friendship bracelets and we talked about how we met. Just a little bit of the story. Obviously, we've been friends for a really long time, so there's a lot of like backstory and information there as well. But if you are looking to make new friends and you want one really good solid idea on how to make one new friend, you could check that episode out and it will have that on there. I hope you also are not coming to our videos for like really good tutorials because these are very realistic. Like this is realistic craft doing, like very Pinterest versus expectation versus reality.
That's fair. Yours looks pretty good though.
The one looks really cute. It could be a little cuter, but nobody's judging her. Nobody's judging her at all. She's just a little cutie. I don't know which way looks the most grapey to you, but...
Oh, okay. Actually,
that's it.
I think that's it. Product. That's it right there. We've lost. It's snowflake.
It is totally a snowflake. How do you feel about your final product?
By itself, it's lacking something, but
lacking?
How do you feel about yours?
I'm actually really, really happy with this. I think if I did it just one more time, then...
You could have earrings. You really could.
Then we would all see the true potential of the product.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, if you're looking for a 2-hour long craft with your friends,
for sure,
this is something you bring to the table. Like some of the other things we've done, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can't entertain a crowd with that. But this is like a meditative... Like
yeah, if you had some like music on, it would be
a really calming, fun experience. Yeah. So thank you for joining us today, and that was really all I said. Thanks for joining us. Did you have anything else to say?
You can watch us on YouTube or listen to it on Spotify. And thank you for watching Grannying.
Bye.